good to see you, old man.
You up for one last job, Billy?
Who's the mark?
The black-eyed bastard responsible for all the chaos.
We're gonna kill the outsider.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Dishonored. I'm Narcogen.
I'm Blackstar.
And I'm Jillybean.
And here today, yeah, we're doing the expansion off of Dishonored 2. This one's called Death of the Outsider. And
Dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun, dun. And yeah, so this is it a side character expansion where we're going to be dealing with this after the alternate timeline where she gets her arm back, or
Syncing data.
is this like is this like a prequel? I wasn't sure exactly where it was in the timeline.
Oh, this is a prequel, I think.
Oh, it's a prequel. Okay, so this is even before the game we just played.
Well, actually, no.
No?
No,
okay.
it's not. So it's not a prequel. It's a post-quel.
Sequel.
It's a sequel. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So this is after the game we just finished.
Sorry, I wasn't shouting at you there. That was my cat trying to eat the controller.
Oh, okay. So what?
Which
I
is
thought
always
the
a
outsider
problem.
was dead like thousands of years ago, though. No.
Yes, he was. So
Now he's better.
Now we are killing him again.
Oh, okay. So
Really?
it's the second death of the outsider then.
Yes.
Okay.
We just
I thought it was the
had enough
original
death.
death.
Oh man! All right. Well, welcome.
The
Yeah,
second one that
that they've
Thanks.
actually had. Yeah, welcome to the special Saturday edition. Jilly was busy, so we had to reschedule. So if everyone out there is still bleary-eyed, going, "Wait a minute, I wasn't expecting this." Sorry about that. We probably will be doing another one on our regular Sunday, 11 a.m. EDT, but it's going to be an alternate. We're probably going to do something else. So, but for today, yeah. So Jill, give us a rundown. Now, this one is obviously not the same character, so it doesn't have the same abilities, I assume. So
yes,
we won't have the same stealth.
They called it a standalone expansion, so it's like a ye olde style expansion. So you can actually just get Death of the Outsider, even if you do not own Dishonored 2, but it's
Really?
built with a lot of the same mechanisms and environments and all, and a lot of the same characters. And it is so we start off with one last fight, which is you, Billy Lurk, are on the lookout for your old mentor Dowd, whom you've not seen in 15 years. Rumors speak of a clandestine boxing club that uses black magic and bone charms at the Albarca Baths. Could he be there?
Could he?
First rule of Bone Charm Club is you don't talk about Bone Charm Club.
People don't remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them.
So clearly this is not a timeline where Emily killed Megan and dropped her at Sokolov's feet.
Living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin
Or the people he
wounded
poked.
one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter. My eye
visa
gouged
bill
out by a
overdrawn.
Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
So a little clumsy with the exposition there, I think.
It's a little too obvious, but you know, I mean, hey.
I will say, I was waiting for that scene to end so that I could mention, you know, I don't usually complain about not having a game acknowledge player choices much, but it would be nice if there was some way of acknowledging that we healed Megan's injuries, or an acknowledgement that she ever had them, and then they come right out and do exactly that. So, you know, bonus points there.
Bonus points for that.
But she also has the heart now?
Yeah, I got a minus several million for that.
I wanted to show you it, but actually what she has is...
somebody else's heart? Because,
it's a rat. I can't show you it, unfortunately, because it's not coming out.
Thank goodness. Don't.
It's a bashful rat.
What she has is the corpse of a rat, basically.
Oh God! This game sometimes.
If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason.
So, Empress Emily Caldwin moves to heal fractured empire. Renovation projects in the Tower District are finally underway as the last funeral rites were performed for the High Overseer Yul Kulan and the Brothers of the Faith who died in an attempt to retake Dunwall Tower from the now deposed usurper Delilah Copperspoon. The Abbey of the Everyman has spent the last several months consecrating and interring the remains of the fallen, while also removing the dangerous and heretical objects from the Imperial Palace.
So
with
no
representatives from no bone charms. Also, the way that I took us in through the tower, you didn't see much of the chaos of the Abbey of the Everyman, but believe me, a lot of people died. With representatives from the Isles beside her, Empress Emily Caldwin issued a statement yesterday morning urging unity in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in its diversity of thought and action. Working together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. We are pleased to reassert our partnership with the sovereign nations of Morley, Sarkonos, and Tivia for our mutual peace and prosperity. Following these proceedings, several imperial proclamations have been issued with the aim to restore trading networks and communication across the Isles. Very long sentence. Several large-scale public works have been announced, with architectural firms in Sarkonos and Morley already competing for the commissions. So this is kind of one of the things that does slightly bother me about the Dishonored games, is that you have so much freedom within the gameplay, but it has no mechanism for carrying that across the different games. So this is what happens regardless of your choices in Dishonored 2.
Yeah, they narrowed it down.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Mass Effect did before Mass Effect 2, right? You made all these choices, save the council, kill them, but they still need to funnel everything down into a canonical set of choices in order to move forward.
So we have
it is a game, so
yeah. I mean, I can understand it from a technical point of view. It is just a little bit sort of.
I want to talk about this.
It's an unwelcome reminder of the limitations of the game, which I suppose is a compliment.
Yeah, well, considering how much flexibility they have with other things, but yeah,
hey,
can we get on about the whole animal abuse thing? Because oh my god, this is like so grody sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you're nitpicking a game. Yesterday, we just gushed over the fact that for the first time that I can ever remember in a Bungie game, we had an NPC with a prompt to have more than one line of dialogue.
Well, they
were just a step away from having a dialogue tree, actually. You know, like having an actual choice.
Wow.
You were more excited about that than I, but yeah, I was glad that it was there. I was like, okay. Yeah, I was afraid that once they open up that can of worms, you know, you get into, splitting fan bases.
Picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
So we have 2 contracts to fulfill in this mission. These are like extra bonus things that you can do for more money. We have to burn the White Hound. An eyeless hag stole my poor Milky. He's as white as whalebone but riddled with disease. It breaks my old heart to ask this of you. But if you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed eyeless and save Karnaka from another plague. And then industrial espionage. Those thugs at the Albarca make potions and bone charms upstairs. Their liquor is vile, but it sells for good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us the rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business, and make sure to destroy all of their stock while you're at it. And I don't know if you can see from that image, but
yeah, there are rats in the bottles.
There are rats in the bottles.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
And when they burn the White Hound, it means they've chosen a new pope.
Oh God, yeah, this game is grody sometimes.
I do notice how they just include words in there like punters, and they're like, Americans, go look it up, you know?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Where's my Google? I need to get my vernacular down for all these lovely
I've been searching for
particular
months.
adjectives.
I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere.
Drinking rat liquor.
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
I love how they got the weather right. It's gray, it's dreary, and it's raining. Welcome to England.
By the way, since you had asked me whether I was watching the Many a True Nerd channel for the Fallout stuff,
Oops.
I've since watched like a huge portion of his back catalog,
really?
including
They're
Dishonored
so
1,
good,
because I
aren't
had
they?
not watched a full playthrough of it.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't.
He didn't actually do a full playthrough of it because, like, halfway through, he basically said, yeah, all the levels after this are terrible, so I'm just going to skip to the end. But I had to laugh when he started his Dishonored 2 playthrough, and he immediately said he had to change the name of the boat because whale was misspelled. And I'm like, it's like, usually when they make a pun, he gets it, and I couldn't decide whether he was
Right.
making a meta joke or he just missed the
Yeah.
pun
He
on
does
whale and
sometimes
whale.
just totally miss things, which is
Yeah.
quite funny.
We make
So-
meta jokes sometimes, and people are like, no, you're an idiot. It's like, no, I'm
Yeah.
making a meta joke.
No, it was an in reference. So
Exactly.
Here is how Billy uses her weird, creepy zombie rat thing.
I can listen to the rats.
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Oh, God.
One of us. Oh my
Okay,
God.
so
yeah,
is that
this
what we have instead of a heart, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The rats
Okay.
talk to us instead.
Do they know about the liquor?
Rats are talking to me. The rats are talking to me.
Yeah. Talking to rats is not a problem. Thinking they talk back is. Golfer's in the chat. I say, hey, Golfer.
Hey, golfer.
Yeah, we had fun playing late last night. Playing some D2. And in fact, to be honest, I've probably been playing too much D2 because when you were walking up to that pipe and got stuck, I was like, why doesn't she just float? I mean, oh, wait. No, wrong game. I was literally waiting for you to either double jump as a hunter or to float through the air like a wizard. And I was like, no, I don't think she's a warlock. I don't think that would count. So.
Do you know what I started playing yesterday just to sort of for fun was, and I use the word fun very, very loosely. I started Mass Effect Andromeda again.
Oh my God.
Because I haven't played it, and I know there was like one big last patch where they tried to fix a bunch of stuff. So I was like,
Right.
okay, you know, I'll play it now that it's been, you know, it's received all the patches it's going to get. It's presumably as good as it's going to be. Oh my
Which-
God, it
still
was so
bad.
bad.
No, it was
So
terrible.
bad.
Well, actually, one game I do want to tackle that has gotten a lot of attention and supposedly is really good now is No Man's Sky.
Ah, yeah. It's supposed to
They're
be,
up
isn't
to,
it?
yeah,
You in the
1.6.
void,
And
suckers.
yeah, they've added so much to that one.
So, Fidelia's journal, Second Earth. I tried the old incantations over the teeth and strings like before, but it didn't work. It always used to work. Is the magic really gone? I heard about a gang from one of my sisters. She said they do things that what we had together. I don't know where else to go on the 27th. The eyeless might be content with scratched up bones and rat liquor, but I'm not. I tasted the dark waters of the void with my sisters. I know what it feels like to turn the things you hate to ash and watch bright flowers bloom from the cinders. These people don't know real magic. On the 7th of Nets, I think I found a way. If I can snatch one of the stray hounds off the street and steal some carved whalebone, I might be able to get back a glimmer of my power. I know what words to speak over it. I just hope the outsider listens. I used to raise dead hounds from the earth to stalk shadows and tear my enemies to pieces, and now I watched the life run out of this wretched creature. Its heart shuddered and stopped, and I felt nothing, just pity. It's gone. So
Wow.
somebody, ex-witch trying to...
Yeah, get back her juice there. I gotta say, I love how in this world everyone talks about this as if it's totally normal. Like,
Yeah.
what'd you do last night? I worked on a new magic spell. Really, what was it? I mean, yeah, it just absolutely, I find hysterical the immersive level where, yeah, chopping up animals and doing spells over teeth is Tuesday. So
I noticed we're not as important as the concert or the boxing match, the other posters.
Supposedly. I mean, come on. Boxing. Actually,
Also,
how can you have betting in a world where there's magic? All somebody has to do is cast a spell to win.
does that wanted poster dead name us?
Does it?
Possibly.
Technically?
Now you're playing in the same style as before, which is sneaky, pass them out type thing. Is that intentional?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if a tactical
mostly
choice.
Just instinct, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, okay. So it's more you as a player as opposed to the character you're playing.
Yeah,
Yes.
does chaos matter in this?
Yeah.
Yep. Chaos matters.
Okay.
In the same way that chaos always matters. Or doesn't always matter, depending on your point of view.
Yeah. So it's the same mechanic as the prior
Yeah.
games. Gotcha.
Fig. Everyone loves a fig.
I was hoping it was a Hershey's chocolate. But okay.
Hello, little ratties. Come back.
One of us.
Friend rat. Oh, well.
I think Corvo could have used the ability to not be attacked by rats.
Doing inside.
Little rat friends.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after
Don't
them.
qualify it.
Curse your cod with pus.
Your cod.
Hey.
What?
Oh,
Cod with
Dishonored, I
plus.
love you so much.
Don't believe all that hocus pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say
Unless it's a
so.
curse knife.
But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
And
What
now we
was that?
have finished our mandated dialogue. We will begin our routine circles of this environment.
Was that short for codpiece, or was he literally trying to curse our fish?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I really hope it's slang for something.
Hey, could be
I
one
just
then
love
the
the
other.
idea that they're all walking around talking about their cods. That amuses me greatly.
They are guys, you know, so I mean, hey, could be anything.
Minutes.
He's alive. Everyone lives through that. That's totally non-lethal and non-murdery.
I mean, he still has
No
his teeth.
way he's dead.
So in this one, are we going to see graffiti where people complain about taxes, or are they going to be complaining about something else?
Close my locker before coming out. Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
Oh, he's there.
Wow, seriously?
That's a great
That's
prank.
the prank you get from
The old
coworkers?
hagfish in the pocket.
The old hagfish in the pocket.
See, I
Classic.
don't want to work anywhere that has that kind of problem where coworkers do that.
Lieutenant, I've received reports of illegal activity in the old Albarca baths, and I suspect the Eyeless gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against those degenerate rat eaters. I want you to scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then, but don't take any risks. The Dockyard District will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. Captain Lejano.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Is that just
but
an insult, or are they alleging that
Yeah.
rat eating is illegal?
I
Probably
think
just not-
rat eating might be illegal.
I mean,
Well-
this is
'Cause in the f-
this is the kind of
Yeah.
place where you would punish poor people for just eating whatever they could.
being poor?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, you
Also,
gotta eat. They're probably better grilled.
When rats had the plague, they were presumably quite dangerous. So maybe
Sure, but that's over now,
It's-
isn't it?
it's a
I mean, like
sanitation
we
thing?
have a whole new plague, which was the blood fly thing, right?
yeah.
Hey, I don't think this country is the most sanitary anyway, so I think plagues are probably pretty prevalent somewhere.
Bite, bite, bite.
I like that the rats talk about the rat plague as if it was a great thing.
Why do they
Yeah,
talk
weird
like...
armies.
That is good.
Yeah. Well, my question is, why do they talk like
Some
children?
of it's strange.
Well, they're only rats.
Right, but, you know,
people expect-
animals age at different rates. For all we know, they're senior citizens at this point, you know? I mean, they don't have the
Ooh,
greatest life
now-
expectancy.
There's a room that we can get into if I can only remember how.
Oh, is something special?
Yeah, I thought it was
So,
weird. I was
bosses
just.
be-
Go ahead.
Sorry, on you go.
Yep.
Bosses beware, when we're screwed, we multiply.
Who's the we in this scenario?
Well, unless the rats know how to write.
My My question is, isn't Eyeless Gang really a threat? I mean, is that just like a metaphor, or are they really blind?
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
So, Champion Challenge, test your mettle in a challenge brawl. Our champions take all comers, rewards for winners. The prize is 1 bone charm of powerful effect. The rules, all artifacts and bone charms must be disclosed, no forfeit until first blood. Last brawler standing upright wins. And the number 1 ranking with 73 wins and 0 forfeits is the Black Magic Brute.
Dun, dun, dun. Almost a sure thing.
We'll be rich. We've been here just a month and I'm making coin hand over fist. It's a dream come true. Sure, it costs to keep that suppressor running, but it's paid for itself 10 times over. Everyone wants to try to fight the brute. All the new folks coming in because they heard we can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the one that will break the brute's record. Ha! They pay for it in coin and teeth. Better them than me. I could kiss the one who led us here and to that magnificent bastard.
So is this suppressor like the music box in the first game?
I think that's probably a good
does
comparison.
Something similar.
Ew.
Yeah, so I was just watching the end of that Dishonored 1 playthrough, and it kind of ends on a new golden age is ushered in, then the plague is over, and everything is great. And I'm like, wait a minute, were you guys planning on making a sequel or not?
I just think it's probably, the same political stuff you hear all the time, where people talk up things just to make people think that.
And the weird thing is that they kind of said after this game and its DLC that the franchise is on a hiatus, but this one doesn't end with the same level of optimism regarding what we expect happens next. It's kind of like, Dunwall's still kind of crap, and it probably always will be.
Always will be, yeah. Just basically your perceptions about it. Does that mean that you had a little bit more of a practical lead? Was it something that the teams had set up? Story writers, or is this something that they'd always designed? And
I don't know. I think the first one kind of has a fake out end and then goes on where basically like you get betrayed a second time, and so I think they just wanted to end it optimistically enough that you felt you'd accomplished something.
Right. Otherwise you would have felt vapid and kind of hollow. It's like, well, that was meaningless.
Happen again.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a clue to see if there's a number which opens that safe. So I tried 572, but
work. That zoom in feature, are you supposed to be using like glass, or is that supposed to be your eye?
Yes, it's a spyglass.
Okay, because you didn't see any animation up to your eye. It just kind of like zoomed in, so I wasn't sure if you were a robot.
It's a pretty good spyglass though, because it also makes dissonant noises louder.
It does.
Really effective.
This is a super spy. Well, hey, magic.
Okay, we'll come back to that safe.
Yeah, there's not a hint somewhere.
Hello. Don't mind me. Just a person. Absolutely not somebody that murdered lots of people.
Well, wait a minute. Those were alive, weren't they?
Advice gets the juices flowing through your veins, keeps your head clear for the fight.
We just met. Should we not be talking about juices?
I feel like there's a COD joke in there somewhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're kind of getting personal real quick. Oh, wait. Is that the corpse of somebody you got to set on fire? Yeah.
There are some dogs there. I'm just sneaking past them. It's all okay.
Oh, they're just sleeping.
Right. Sleeping.
Oh, it's just a book of lore. Thought there was something more interesting back here. Not that lore isn't deeply interesting at all times.
I don't know. I find this whole game deeply interesting.
Oop. Sorry, doggies. Didn't mean to upset you. Oop. Never mind Billy, who just walks into walls. That's totally normal.
Well, she doesn't have good depth perception.
No, she's fine now.
She's still got a patch. She's still got a thing over her eye.
No, she doesn't.
No, she's got both her eyes.
Well, what's that crystally thing that we saw on the trailer?
You'll have to be patient, Blackstar.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, they showed her, in a state of eye lacking, so I thought that was how she was now.
Well,
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight?
Oh, he's there.
I have to get him out of there.
So we could jump through there right now, but I'm going to advise we not.
Is there a reason we want to save Dowd?
Because he was our dude, basically.
Because reasons. It's your motive. It's who you are as a character. I don't know. They had to give you something to do.
Pulls and coin.
Nope. Sounds like Ansel's awake.
What's that? Eyeless's diary. Oh, I can't be arsed reading all that lore. I want to kill something.
Thought you were trying to save something.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to not kill something because I am a good person who absolutely does not murder people.
Right. Don't you mean any more?
A charm carver's diary. That's not got anything interesting in it. I want somebody to tell me the combination to that safe.
Don't like leaving saves.
Have you gone too far away from that safe for there to be a combination to it over here?
Whales it smells of fat milk, smells of lung, fear. Not right, but
that's creepy.
I don't think rats care
cryptic.
about ripeness. Yeah, this is a little weird.
That doesn't really seem helpful either.
Dowd's never lost a fight.
There's a portrait of the outsider.
Dun dun dun.
Painted by Sokolov by the look of it.
Thing or two.
Isn't everything painted by him?
Bog after a year.
Pretty much.
No, the other guy, what was it? The other, he wasn't a baron. What was his title? The other guy, the guy who had a look-alike.
Oh, the Duke.
Yeah, the Duke. The Duke also did
painter.
paintings. They weren't all Sokolovs. His were terrible, but...
Well, that's what I mean. All the good ones.
That lavender tincture. It's good in spells and all that, but she may want to rinse that foul mouth of hers with it.
Trying to steal this painting, but it's quite challenging.
It's not bothering me.
Okay.
I want to steal it.
We'll not steal it just yet.
One of us. You need a physics gun.
Yeah.
Or a portal gun. You can just knock it off the wall into the portal.
Liquor, if I'm always making a liquor, huh? You ever think about that?
Only at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for Eyeless members.
I wonder if that's going to be relevant for future.
I wonder if we get an explanation for why they're called eyeless, because an eyeless gang to me doesn't seem to be very effective.
Why would people who are eyeless hang out in a club called the Spectre?
Yeah, I'm getting some cross-connected things here.
Maybe... Ooh,
Is it aspirational?
Closer than I was expecting.
Oh yeah, God, don't kiss him.
If we come down here...
Oh, free beer. Actually, no, we don't want to drink the rat beer. That's you.
Are you sure?
What is that? Positive. I totally do not want to drink the rat beer.
I think
Those
we
are
should
some
drink some
big
rat beer.
coins. No.
Yeah,
No.
I think we should do it. I think we should do it.
Nope.
Plagued spirit bull
Jelly
rat liquor.
eels.
1 grown bull rat alive, 9 red potatoes, 3 drops of wormwood oil. Drain the rat's blood into a large cooking pot, boil with potatoes on a red hot stove, add wormwood when a mash forms. Strain the brew into copper vats with the rat corpse, swelter for 1 full moon cycle. Strain into a bottle, wear a mask or you'll puke. Seal the rat inside with the liquor. If Jeanette sees you steal a squiff, you'll be hound's meat.
Why would anybody want to steal any of it? Oh, look, bananas.
It's amazing.
So there's a point at which you have to wear a mask or you'll vomit. And then after that, you drink it.
Right, that makes total sense. Why
That
are these
sounds like
comically
many,
large coins? They're bigger than chocolate chip cookies.
Sadly, I cannot drink it, but I can throw it.
It's made out of rats. Ugh.
She's just realizing this now.
Oop.
Okay, what do the other rats think of this? That's what I want to know. when they see their loved ones.
Perfectly happy.
Oh, and you're still crouch walking. I just want to make a note of that.
Yes, I'm sneaky.
Just
I'm
checking.
a sneaky person.
Are you sneaky because this is an actual potential for things, or you just standard
Phil
operating
Mysterious
procedure?
is in the class. Phil says specters, a type of ghost, are not always visible. Okay.
Oh, well, that's true, but...
Isn't that spelled slightly differently, though?
Golfer.
Hi, Phil.
I see. I thought that kind of Spectre was R-E. And
Yes,
I thought the name of the club was O-R?
Said his bone charm would make
Or E-R? I don't know.
skin. He shot himself in his stomach and died a day later.
Yeah, he's not too bright.
And Golfer says the rat beer sounds delicious.
I think it sounds amazing.
Jump from a cliff.
Oh, God. Seriously? Or are you just trying to be funny? Because, ugh.
You do know what my, the kind of food that my country comes up with, though, right?
Well, yeah, but I wasn't, gonna hold you to that, and it's not your fault.
Haggis is amazing.
Mark my words, one of us from the old coven will control these buffoons.
Yeah, see, Golfer
So
was being sarcastic. And see, I knew Golfer was a smart one.
1 point, she was a witch. Where's safe to put you, lady? Will you be okay in here?
Oh, here's my question. I never asked before. Do they wake up after a certain amount of time, or are they just out for the game?
No, they're out for the game.
Okay.
Oh, so this is the new weapon that we have, which is the electrical burst, which is kind of like the wall of light, so we can
zap things.
Yeah, we can zap.
You had a device on your left wrist. Is that what it was?
Yep. I didn't mean to fire that one, but it's fine because there's another one here.
Oh man, you got tasers. Oh, that's cool.
We have tasers.
Oh
yeah,
now
apparently
that
I think
that's cool.
All 3 games, when they present you with NPCs that need to be dealt with, that can either be handled lethally or non-lethally, knocking them out or sleep darting them just considers them to be handled.
Right.
Even in the first game, where some of those NPCs are these things called weepers that have the plague, so they're basically zombies. Oh, okay.
Hello? Yeah.
They
were testing their new hook mines on these guys.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Successful test.
Yeah, so characters act as if you've permanently solved a problem when all you've actually done is knock a bunch of zombies unconscious.
Right.
And you're like, they're going to wake up eventually, but nobody cares about that.
Yeah, we were moving so rapidly through the first game. I never really seemed to be.
Well, no, I'm talking about the
problem.
first game. We didn't play that one. I mean, I'm talking about the first game, Dishonored 1.
Oh, okay. No, I mean the first one we played, which was Dishonored 2.
Soon. I don't know how to spar you. Loose the beasts and they savage anything that moves, friend or foe. Found an old beggar to train him on, but the brutes ripped him to meat gobbets in a blink.
Good. We want them vicious. Find some more beggars to train them on. But keep a watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. We don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Oh.
What's going
Why do you see me?
Yeah, he must have heard you.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, shit. Oh. Dogs.
Oh, nice.
Probably let's not leave you down there.
Why'd you kill the puppy?
It was barking.
Oh. His fault. He's a dog. I mean, the woman feeding, homeless stuff and everything. Yeah, I totally agree. But it's not the dog's fault.
Oh. Get off! Get off! Get off!
That is the dog's fault.
Dog.
So yeah.
Oh
right.
man.
Wow, we're gonna get calls.
Nobody's fine. Everyone's fine. I'm just gonna eat some apples. I'm not a murderer.
Yep. No,
I
please
don't
direct.
Kill dogs.
SPCA seen this game?
From
all
PETA.
Fine. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Nobody needs to see that. It's fine. And you as well. Come here.
Now the question is, when you were looking at that dog butt, you say, haggis.
It's not made out of dog's bump.
No,
it's made out of sheep butt.
Sheep butt, right? So much better. I don't think they have sheep in this world, so I think they kind of had to make do if they're putting rats in beer.
Their sheep are probably like.
Yeah, giant horn,
like
tentacle wing thing that breathe fire and eat babies and whatnot.
Get in there. There we go.
Why are you putting the sleepy dog in the oven?
Well, this is part of the mission. You gotta burn the thing because they don't want to have a plague or something because of the dogs.
So we have to. We have to burn the White Hound.
I ask again. Has the SPCA seen this game?
It's totally fine.
Hey, if you want to be to kill animals, be a vet.
Nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine.
Golfer says, I have tried haggis and it was an experience. Yes, it is.
Haggis is amazing.
Agreed.
Wow, both of you guys.
Tastes so good. Oh, what's that? Oh, silver dust. On Reddit quite recently, there was one of the kind of Today I Learned threads was, today I learned that in Scotland, they deep fry pizza. And...
Do you do that?
Yeah, we deep fry pizza. It's so good. I had a deep fried pizza this week because of it. It was so good.
That I'd try because that sounds perfectly fine. We deep fry everything over here. I mean, Twinkies, Oreos. We deep fry fryers. I mean, yeah. So deep fried pizza sounds great.
Deep fried pizza is amazing, and we also you can have it deep fried or you can just have it battered and deep fried. I would always recommend battered and deep fried.
Yeah, so would I.
That's the.
Try it with a waxing goose.
That's the only way to have pizza, in my opinion. Okay.
Really?
So now
that's your go-to now?
No. It was exactly what I wanted when you know, like if somebody puts a thought in your head and you crave it for ages.
Oh
it
God,
was
I'm
what I had
starting
been craving for a really long time. So I was like, yes, this is perfect.
Gotcha.
Okay,
no,
let's.
I totally agree.
We've kind of cleared the place out of bone charms and stuff. So
yep, fry the dog. Oh, is there a bone charm there you want to
Here is the brute power suppressor.
Oh.
Do not touch. I don't know how this thing works, but it keeps the brute under control and in the pit. Have your fun, but watch out. When I've got my money's worth, our leaders will want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find such a vicious cur for their studies. You've seen him fight. If he gets out, he'll kill us all, so don't turn off the machine.
Okay, so this isn't a outsider power suppressing thing like the music box. It's something very specific to...
You fool!
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Dowd.
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The
yes, please.
More secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God?
Oh, he's still debating.
Yeah, which is hilarious if you
get it first.
Put it in and, yeah, and then he does all that, and it's like, I have it right here.
Wow, so you were trying to break the game.
So wait, does Billy / Megan hate Dowd and want to kill him, or is she in love with him? I can't tell.
Can it be both?
Dowd.
Okay,
He's like her daddy
getting
figure.
That daddy issues. Golfer says deep dish is his favorite. He likes.
Oh yeah, pizza. I love a deep dish.
I can't remember the last time I've had deep dish pizza because the unfortunately a lot of places around over here is sadly they're all going to a very thin crust, which I'm not a fan of. I much prefer a thicker crust pizza. Pie on 4 in the chat says, "This isn't Sunday," and you're absolutely right. We had to do a special one for this Saturday at 11 a.m. simply because Jilly had plans. So sadly, we're going to be doing 2 streams for you guys. So tomorrow we're probably going to be doing something a little different. But yes, so we're continuing on with the Dishonored expansion. in this one.
Yeah. Before we get too far away from that conversation, there's not much in that aside from just tone of voice, but I think I became convinced that she really likes Dowd when she told him the name of the ship, even though it was quite obvious that he doesn't care and there's no reason to tell her that. It's like, I came here to rescue you. I've got a ship. You don't need to tell him what it's called unless you're just proud of it and you want him to know that.
Yeah, unless that was just,
It's got a hot tub, and
nice
it's really
tub.
fast, and a helicopter pad. Oh, jeez. Well, okay.
So I'm stuck here now.
Apparently. Yep, there's no beaming out of this one. Can't you use your zapper? You zap their feet?
I am not quick, am I? Okay. Let's
Can't you just shock dart them all in the feet?
That's what I just said.
Why is she not sliding through here? Did I eat too many apples? What's going on?
Too many fried pizzas.
There was a banana.
Whoa! Let me go. Leave!
Ow.
I think you'll find there's quite a lot of use running.
Okay, not the best parkour, but entry forbidden.
See? Totally fine. It's all good.
Right. Yeah, this is so much better.
I'll kill you for that! See? It's all good. The music stopped. I won. Ignore the shout. Ignore the shots. I definitely won that level.
Compliant Force says, "Oh, you finished the level already. What is that? 40 minutes?
Yeah, about.
Yeah,
yep.
This is
yeah,
only a little game. It's I think it's 5 levels in all, and some of them are quite short. But then some of them are quite
36
long,
minutes, 14
so-
seconds.
Yeah. Okay. See, there's the eye thing. That's what I saw before. So wait a minute. So are you saying she doesn't look like that right now? She's
Not right now.
So why are they showing you a picture of what she's going to look like in the future? Isn't that technically a spoiler in its own game? Very weird. I thought that's how she looks right now.
You're holding the
Yeah,
mug
but
the
if
wrong
you've
way.
played the previous game, then you know that,
Handle goes the other.
Look, she grew up poor, okay? They didn't have proper mugs.
So they put
Look,
them
I'm not
upside down.
criticizing her for not having her pinky out or something. I mean, it's backwards.
Is it her fault or is it the mug designer? That's the thing.
Outside of doubt, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic.
And his cod.
And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right.
The usual method for cleansing sin is, in fact, killing
My
God.
arm hacked away. My eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like that.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or doubt?
So it's a little
Is our mission now to find a mirror?
Yeah, well, yeah. So now she looks like I think she's supposed to look?
Yes. Now she looks like you think she's supposed to look.
Because I was trying to figure out now, is the pain in the arm and the eye, is it about like some kind of a phantom limb pain for the injury she suffered before that was then restored, or was it a premonition of what was going to happen to her? I guess it's both.
Which just happened right now.
Yeah.
Pion Force says, yeah, I'm looking forward to Nargajin and Blackstar's decision in some of these missions. Phil says, he's laughing out loud. That mug is actually making him laugh. I told you, you can never unsee it now.
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good, strong, like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark, just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
Yeah, one's probably never equal to the other.
Choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon, before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic, the knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago, it's here, in Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-rank...
Almost kind of like a t-shirt or a magic ring.
For conversation.
Yeah.
The Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
Is it just me, or is her right arm just... physically, it doesn't look like it should be working, because there are parts of it that don't seem attached.
It's not. There's... I don't know how
is that a
well
rendering problem, or is it designed
no,
with the model?
because it's spiritual. It's she is part there and part not. So here, her eye is allowing her to see into the different kind of realities that exist.
Oh, okay.
She can see it all. The void breaking and spreading through all the cracks, like seawater sinking in a ship.
So yeah, the arm is sort of intangible.
So if we kill the outsider, what does that do to all the people who have the outsider's mark and the powers?
Right.
They're right.
Yeah, a very good question.
They'd kill us as soon as him if they had the chance. No. The Abbey doesn't want our help. And we don't need it.
What's this? Ooh, Dowd's journal. What's he saying? She found me, I'm not surprised, only grateful. If anyone in the Isles could have found me, it was Lurk. She's just as capable as she always was. I remember when she was young. She wasn't the first street kid to join my gang, but she was the first to show real promise. I took her in and oversaw her training myself. She took to the life more quickly and more desperately than most. I watched her grow up, get stronger, faster. She was always trying to impress me, but each year she became a little bit more ruthless, a little colder. She liked wearing that mask. I turned her into what she was, just like the outsider made me. When she betrayed me, I had no one but myself to blame. Now she's something else, I'm not sure what. I can't guess the kind of life she's led without me, who she's hurt or who she's cared about. She knows that I forgave her a long time ago, but I wonder sometimes if she ever thought to forgive me.
Did she finish all of her haggis?
Okay, is that a literal mask?
Yeah, they used to run around wearing whalers' masks.
Ah, okay.
We're whalers on the moon.
Pion Force.
Yep, I just watched that the other day, so I got it in my head. Jillybean, did you see the analysis of Dishonored reading the outsider as the pharmacon in the setting?
Sorry, say that again?
Yeah. Jillybean, did... excuse me. Pion Forza, Jillybean, did you see the analysis of Dishonored reading the Outsider as a Pharmacon in the setting?
No, but that sounds really interesting.
See?
Is there a potted summary of it?
There probably is online somewhere. Yeah, maybe Pi can let us know.
I'm looking to see if there is one now.
Damn you, Black Star. We carry our boat. There ain't no whale, so we sing tall tales and sing our happy tune.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's an article at PC Gamer called Uncovering the Meaning of the Outsider, Dishonored's Misunderstood God.
Yeah, I had a feeling that he wasn't completely, evil, but...
So, the summary here is that...
Well, I don't think he's ever meant to be evil. He is a trickster god. So, he's just chaotic. He just likes it to be unpredictable, I think.
I always thought that he had some kind of higher agenda. He just went about it in a way that wasn't always conducive to people's happiness.
Okay. The quick summary here is...
let's see how you feel about this.
Pharmacon... Pharmacon is an ancient Greek social ritual of catharsis, cleansing, and sacrifice. The victims, pharmakoi, were required whenever a threat, real or imagined, destabilized the borders and hierarchies of a community to the point of crisis. Disease, war, famine, or lack of resources could all disrupt the community to the point of escalating, all-encompassing violence. Quelling these become a psychic and social necessity to avoid irreversible damage. So the idea is that, like, when this world gets so bad... the Outsider comes in to cause a very specific kind of chaos that heals the problem, a sacrifice of sorts.
Should we take our guests out for mushroom gathering?
I quite like that theory. He's there to what? I suppose restore balance to the Force. He's Anakin Skywalker.
Well, he's attracted to a certain level of chaos. Yeah. Well, the question is, could he survive or exist or thrive in an environment that wasn't corrupted and evil and bad to a certain level? Oh, a blinker? Oh my god, she can blink. So you are a hunter.
Yeah.
She's a year one arc strider.
Oh, I forgot that power works slightly differently in this game. So in this game, your mana regenerates constantly.
Really?
But it comes in 3 chunks.
So there are certain things.
There.
Yeah, you can only use certain amount.
Her power doesn't come from the Outsider; it comes from the Void because the Outsider hasn't actually given her a mark. So the way she accesses her power is slightly different, which is just quite a neat little thing, I think.
Well, that's something I brought up before. I wasn't sure exactly how much it was going to change your playstyle or how different it was going to be because you aren't the same character. You didn't have the same interactivity with Laughing Boy. So you don't have the same powers. You don't have the same skill set. You don't have the same bone charm. So
yeah, you also don't get to use your powers in this. You don't get to choose powers. You're given powers.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So there's not the same sort of upload.
Now the one
powers.
thing, the one thing is
there's
that
not the same selection of powers that you can have. Oh, that's a better shot of her arm as well.
See, okay, cool. The thing is that those powers and everything, this whole thing, were forced on you though.
There's no choice. There's no choice of doing a no powers run like you could in Dishonored 2.
I always thought that part of it was a trickster god type thing. You would have a choice.
Yeah, you have to have a chance to reject it. Otherwise, you don't deserve you don't deserve to pay the payment, like he was saying.
Exactly. So I always kind of felt that those type of characters, it had to be left up where the decision was finally with you. But this, you didn't have it. You were forced this on you. So this is very different.
And none of these powers have a upgrade tree either. They just are in the most basic entity. So,
yeah, I kind of like that better.
Oh, so you're stuck with Blink 1, no Blink 2.
Yeah, no Blink 2.
So you're stuck. So you can move forward rapidly. You can link up to 5 human targets with Domino. You have dark vision. You can see better in darkness, and the Rat Whispers. And then you can see that she has the Rat Whispers is a talisman given to Billy many years ago by her childhood sweetheart Deirdre. Grants powers to glean valuable information from lowly rats. She has her Sliver of the Eye, a fragment from an ancient void entity enabling Billy to see things that were hidden to her before. The Black Shard Arm, a strange gift from the outsider, drawing and replenishing its power from the void itself. And then a Whaler Sword, Billy's sword from her time with the Whaler Gang in Dunwall. Razor sharp and reliable, it can be used to fight, block, or assassinate, or blight, as I tried to say.
Her girlfriend gave her a dead rat. I'm just still processing that. I didn't even get to the other stuff.
That's romance. What I wouldn't give for a woman to come and give me a dead rat. Maybe somewhere along those lines.
Really? Even in your line of work, that's something you desire?
Yeah.
But yeah, Pion 4 says, yeah, that was the article that he was thinking of, thanks, that about the Pharmacon and how much his role is placed in the world that he enacts. So, for this thing, yeah, so you do have some similar things, though. You have, like, special visions and particular heat sources and see things from a certain distance. But it's a time mechanic, so it has a cooldown, so you don't have to drink water or find another resource to replenish it throughout the game. It just will slowly come back.
Yeah. Which is...
It's actually better.
For me.
Like, in almost any practical
simpler,
respect, that's better. Because it means you can just wait.
Yeah, you can just chill out, assuming you are in a place where you're not.
Yeah, but it's a stealth game, so there's always places to hide and wait. I mean, it's the one thing the designers have to give you.
Phil Mysterious says, "Yeah, if a girl gave me a dead rat, I would propose marriage right then and there.
How would she know it?
We'd serve rat beer at the wedding."
Yeah, if that was a Twitter meme, it would be what, like,
whoops.
Yeah, sex is good, but has anybody ever given you a dead rat?
A dead rat?
The other night, it made him tremendously more.
Are you speaking while I'm knocking you unconscious, lady?
I was going to ask, did you just collide with the game design?
Honestly, why do I pay for a house full of servants when they don't do it?
No, there has to be somebody else still here, right?
Yeah, it's got to be outside, yeah.
The game's not that broken, right?
Oh, is it the audio player?
Oh, it could be.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
it looks like it's running.
Yeah, she was just listening to it.
No, it's the music, I think.
I'd probably kill myself.
Oh, okay, nope, there's still somebody talking.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Pion 4 says, yeah, ooh, I forgot how you could pause in midair. That's so good.
Yeah. My beloved Elena? Elena?
Sure, go with that.
My beloved, my servants tell me that you came by earlier when I was composing and they refused to open the door. Apologies from the depths of my heart. I'd been given dire threats that I was not to be disturbed for anyone. The admiring throngs who gather outside my home have become burdensome recently, crying for autographs and interviews until I can hardly hear myself think, and much less create. But of course, I don't want to shut you out of my home with the masses. From now on, when you visit me, knock on my door 6 times with a break on the 3rd knock. My servants will know it's your personal signal and will have strict instructions to admit you right away. I hope you will come to me soon, my love, Shan.
So now we have a secret knock.
Really?
And Billy is not impressed by the secret knock.
Billy's not impressed. I love that. That Billy has the same feelings that I do about a secret knock. That's awesome. Phil Mysterious says, yeah, he's going to steal that tweet idea, Nargajan. So.
I have a feeling someone may have already beaten us all to that joke.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Is there somebody down here? I swear I could hear someone. I'll just eat these eels.
Yeah, is the game itself, do you have a certain range of hearing that kind of goes beyond the natural design of the rooms and buildings you're in?
Yeah, you can hear quite
far,
I suppose.
This is Unreal Engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then it just has those issues. Like, I was commenting on when we did the Bioshock 1 playthrough, that, like,
yeah, it doesn't
the
take
clarity
height
of
into
you
account.
hearing splicers talk, like, on different floors, around corners, through solid walls, like, was way too loud.
Yeah, it far exceeds the environment.
Posters. Best avoid them if I can.
Yeah, so your jump around beam thing is a little different.
Yeah, so this is actually from the first Dishonored game.
Oh, okay.
So it's a blink instead of like a sort of a catapulty launchy thing.
Yeah, but where that game had 2 levels of it, where you could have much greater range than I think you have here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use it way too often. Blink is OP. So now that we're avoiding things.
Yeah, for reference, that's a Warlock has a double jump ability that is a short range teleport, and it's called Blink, and it's most infamous for it being used in multiplayer games where people use that in combination with a shotgun, where they run straight at you, teleport just when you'd be targeting them, and then appear directly in front of someone, and they hit you point blank in the face with a shotgun.
Or they hit you with a shotgun and then blink away so you can't retaliate. Oh yeah. Also, Year 1 Hunters, Arc Striders had the blink as well.
That's true. I never use it. I hate it because it's just I just can't get around using it as a normal jump technique where it's like I want to see where I'm going in the space. I don't want to be doing a short range teleport.
But also, unless you're used to the ranges of it, it also ruins because it replaces your existing jump. So it was always incredibly difficult when just trying to climb up the simplest objects. You would constantly be blinking and either ricochet off them or completely miss the mark.
Yeah, I think, like, to me, kind of that makes more sense as a dodge mechanic rather than a jump mechanic.
Yes.
Do you know, it's really funny because I was also, as I mentioned earlier, I was replaying a bit of Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yes, why?
I thought it can't possibly be as bad as I remembered. I was so wrong.
Yeah, it is.
It's really, really bad. But I ended up doing one of the sort of the jumping puzzles.
Oh, really?
You know, where you try and get.
I guess
they have the like the monoliths, and you have to read the glyphs in order to reset the reset the planet.
Typical video game stuffy.
Yeah, and the jumping mechanics, like it's just not. It doesn't want to be a jumping game. Why are you making?
Putting platforming in there. Yeah, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter, and it's not nearly that good.
It's not what it wants.
This looks like the place.
Oh, I haven't got the key.
Why have I not got the... You are only 3 feet tall, so.
Well, I'm hiding.
In plain sight in the middle of town.
Yes, but if I was standing up, people would see me.
You're just drawing attention to yourself. Actually, you know what? If we ever get together at a LAN again, I'm going to make sure that if you're walking around everywhere, you're doing it crouched.
Yeah. I do notice how much easier
it looks.
the blink is compared to what Emily has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like it's much easier to see where you're going to end up and get on the top of surfaces. You're not slamming into the sides of buildings and falling off.
Yeah, you don't often catapult yourself the other side of the room either, which is quite handy.
Pion 4 says, you know, quote, I've been grabbing everything not nailed down, so how could I not have the key, unquote.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Why wouldn't you... Do I have to be closer?
I love that steampunk sound effect when it doesn't work. There you go.
Do the dogs not be dominoed?
Didn't it specifically say humans?
Oh, maybe specifically does say humans.
Yeah, maybe you can't link animals anymore. Oh.
Sneak past the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they don't...
I was like, you don't need to kill the dogs.
No, we're not going to kill the dogs.
I wasn't going to kill the dogs.
Yeah, she's killed enough pets so far. Oh, yeah, did we get all the rat beer?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so that was the only inventory. When they said inventory, I kind of imagined like a semi-warehouse or a back room or something. That just seemed like a case.
Martina, for the last time, stop using that crust shell disinfectant. It scratches the equipment and rubs onto the clients. Lady Cottingham got weeping blisters on her stomach during her massage thanks to you. It ruined her spa day. I've closed the camellia so you can deep clean everything, but don't use that powder and don't expect any coin for it. Consider yourself lucky to still have a job.
Wow.
You Oops, sorry. I wanted you to sit in the chair.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. I'm a friend to the people. I really am.
You think the entire servant class of this civilization would be saying, "Oh, you're one of those outsider people? All right, do whatever you want and get out. I'm not getting in your way."
Wow. Yeah, just call her E. It'd just make it easier. Wow, I can't believe you're so, like, you know, handsy with the help. Are you gonna pick her up, or are you just gonna leave her there behind the dentist chair?
If nobody else comes in here, then the body won't be discovered.
It's a barber shop, right? Yeah, it's a barber's chair. Reminds me, I need to get a haircut. You're gonna look like Chewy.
That smell. What are they mixing these inks with?
So this is quite cool.
Oh, is it a rune puzzle?
Looks like a tattoo parlor. So yeah.
So we can tattoo ourselves to get into the secret club.
Oh, neat.
I think somewhere.
What about the
around
secret handshake?
Be in this room. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, Pi on 4 says, yeah, she's safe there.
When it comes to the secret handshake, we just go, look at my arm, dumbass.
Yeah, it's a strange usage of the word safe I wasn't previously aware of.
Note to Melissa, please remember that I only accept appointments with clients I personally recommend. Month of Wind, the bill to be sent to the Spector Club. So it's not the Spectator Club, it's the Spector. Interesting.
That's where Phil hangs out.
Eyeless motif on a lot of people. Ivan Jacoby is getting the cultist's blessing, as is Shan Yun. Interesting.
Shan Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile
friend of Jack.
There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
So
brother of Derek Jacoby.
I might just have to kill all these people.
Yes.
It might be necessary.
Or at least choke them out.
Do you want me to tattoo myself or find another way into the club?
Well, here's my question.
Why not? Is there any reason not to tattoo ourselves?
I'm just wondering if it's even physically possible. I mean, you do it with your magic hand on the non-magic hand, or how is this going to work? Because tattooing yourself is a lot harder than you'd think.
I think it's on your face, but this mirror
is
a good
not
one.
the best. Yeah. So can you use your magic eye to look outside yourself so you can tattoo yourself while you're looking at yourself? Or can you, like, infest somebody else? Could you, like, take over the servant to then pick up the tattoo needle and do it that way?
Is there any reason not to tattoo yourself?
Yeah.
It makes it harder.
Does it?
But, yeah, because you will need to find a different way into the club.
No. I mean, is there any reason not to do it?
Only that it makes the game harder for yourself. If you want an extra challenge, I suppose.
Pi says, yeah, the mundane arm, he thinks. So,
nah, do it.
But if you're not up to it, I mean, if it's too annoying.
No, it's easier to get tattooed.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's do it.
I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch.
Billy's a badass. So now we can get into places that the eyeless own.
Yeah, can you see a mirror? Can you check your handiwork?
No.
I just want to make sure it doesn't. You sure?
And that's all I'm gonna say.
I just don't want it to, like, she shows up and she screwed it up and now it says, like, born to squeal or something.
Like this don't happen.
Forever running into things.
Yeah, that was a running scared joke. We may have gotten rid of the plague rats and the blood flies, but place is still full of assholes.
I'm loving the lack of blood flies. That is definitely an improvement in my opinion.
Okay, so Phil wants to know if the cult is pro or anti-outsider.
Outsider, yeah.
I think it's pro, isn't it?
In a separate place.
Good question.
Pro, I think, in that. Well, I don't know if anyone is really pro outsider. He just is.
The cult is worshipping him, though, right? I mean, or not?
Or just
I
envious
don't know
of his
if they
powers,
are.
you know? Yeah. Well,
Oh,
they got
shit.
his. Hey,
Oops. Uh-oh.
That's
It's all
not good.
It's all good.
Pardon me, I
Nobody-
meant to do that.
Nice hat.
Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Oh,
You're crouching behind.
yeah. Hold on.
This game would be
Here's
so
a-
much funnier if it was in third person.
Oh, we have no active contracts yet because I haven't visited the black market. So
To re-inspect the Riverside Branch.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is all good. I meant to do that.
Who's that?
Like
The sneaky whaler. You see her couch walking everywhere. Never does she walk up straight again.
Yeah, I do wonder if maybe some kind of a short-term invisibility as an ability kind of is less immersion breaking, because it is ridiculous, right? There's 3 people on the street there. You crouch walk with a sword out across the whole square, and nobody remarks on this at all. Like, I see you there. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's so goofy. Everyone just goes about their business while you're sneaking it out and going,
like, what are you doing with that sword? Look, Karnak is an open carry state, okay? I mean...
Listen, I don't know what you're doing with the sword, the crazy arm, and the eye patch, but could you stop bending over? The haunching's really messing with my head.
Oh, Pi says they're more pro than anti.
Anti, yeah. Okay, don't do any major plot points. I'll be right back.
That down there is Ivan Jacoby's office. He's one that we saw has done some, well, he got an eyeless tattoo. And then there's the black market. Ow. So I think this is quite cute because you have to get the extra missions. You only get the extra missions if you visit the black market, because now we can kidnap the bartender. We can
kill a mime.
Yep, the bartender at the Spectre Club is a lying, heartless snake and needs to be taught a lesson. I'm going to bury him in my garden with the sunflowers, let him think about his mistakes for a day or two. If you want to make some easy coins, stash him in the crate I left on the rooftops near the Red Camellia. Death to the mime. I'll split the insurance coin with whoever arranges the death of Georgi Botello, also known as the Syrian Mime. He performs most days on Duchess Lysandra Avenue, which is not too far from Dead Man's Bluff, an infamous suicide spot here in Upper Syria. Be smart, make it look convincing, and we'll have a deal. I work at Dolores Mitchell's bank, and a certain customer is tormenting me, threatens and blackmails me. She does, nails dead bud flies to the door when I don't pay. I have no idea who she works for, but if you follow her quietly, I bet she'll lead you right to them. Kill her and the business associates to earn your stipend. And then the missing brother. I was hoping to meet my brother Alberto near Malveras Victory Plaza this morning, but he was nowhere to be found. His assistant at the dental office mentioned something about a broken jaw and exotic cocktails at the Spectre Club. If you find him, please take him to my cabin alongside the canal.
Okay, and these are all just optional and give you money, right?
Yeah. But it's quite interesting that there's no, you have to kill them. You can't not kill those people.
No. Set to hardwood, soft plastic, stone, acid, a path, rooms, delicious seasoned fish flesh, a feast for us. First, we know.
Alright, to the nearby locked room full of fish.
Welcome.
Gotcha.
I'm certain you will find what you require here.
What have we got here?
Well, I'm assuming that people who want those people dead want them dead, not knocked out temporarily. It's not like your plot objective where you neutralize a person, you know, one way or another. It's just like, no, they want these people dead.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. A deal well made.
No, this is a gift. I'd like it gift wrapped.
The prices reflect the exquisite quality.
We have 600 coin, so let's have some more bone charm slots. And we'll maybe save. Oh, let's carry more ammo.
Please visit again.
Will do. Ooh, numbers. You don't have, like, the combination to your door written down anywhere, do you?
Another black market sign. These rat holes spring up faster than we can shut them down.
They'd have to if they keep announcing themselves to you by posting signs.
Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on, Billy. Pull it together. I'm gonna go and explore Ivan Jacoby's office.
Is there no way to get in on the second floor and come in, or you don't have to?
No, it's one that you can only enter through the ground, actually. Which is a bit weird.
Deadly raid.
It's a deadly raid at the Albarca.
Okay. So we've already seen that, right?
I haven't read it properly, but it's a raid on the Albarca baths turned deadly as guards fought for their lives against the notorious eyeless gang. The Albarca had been under surveillance for weeks. After the guards received a tip about unsavory activities there, they rushed in to break up the fighting ring, but ended up in a lethal showdown with vicious gang members instead. It's a proud day thanks to the courage and diligence of the guards. Karnaca is a safer place. We removed dangerous villains from the streets and ended their illegal operation, said captured Eduard Lejano, leader of the raid. He reassured reporters that his guards sustained only minor injuries. No eyeless members survived. I think if you kill more guards at the Albarca, that changes.
Pious, yeah. Oh, did Dowd kill everyone?
Dowd killed all of the eyeless.
Oh, yeah. So now they're the lifeless.
I'm speaking out against regraving at Colibron Plaza today, so I won't be in my office. Please ask Eloise for my assistance.
Colibron Plaza, huh? I should pay Ivan Jacoby a visit.
Okay, then let's go and pay Ivan Jacoby a visit.
You can tell that you're really hungry when you read that real quick and read that as pizza. So, which I think I'm going to have for lunch. Oh, who's that hanging there? Ooh. Oh, wait, no, that's a device. Okay, for a second there, I thought that was a person.
I just thought there was somebody hanging up there.
Well, this blurry effect, and saw it dangling real quick, and I'm like, oh, is those legs? So, yeah, I was worried. Besides, you were, checking out people hanging from the ceiling before, so it's kind of a theme.
Stuck in a thing.
I'm one with the plants. Welcome to Dishonored, the Weed Whacker edition.
Yeah, welcome to Dishonored, which has become very, very laggy today.
Yes.
I was wondering, is it because of the update?
No, I think, and this is going to sound very strange to some of you, but I live next door to a football stadium.
Wow.
I think the match is finishing, so I suspect lots of people are trying to connect to the internet right now.
Oh, you think all their phones and Wi-Fi and everything are just messing up?
I might be wrong, but
no, if it's a local node
I can't hear the match, and they're right next door, so that sort of suggests to me that they're all going home.
Yeah, if you're all in the same subnet, that's a distinct possibility.
If he would just, he's probably not going to see me, right? It's going to be fine.
Usually the reaction of seeing somebody, crouching on top of a street lamp type device, you'd think would raise more questions or eyebrows.
Oh no, not in this, not in the land of Dishonored. Hey little rats, come back.
Okay, my question is, what is that fan actually blowing to or from? And why is it there?
Door stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech. You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the.
Yeah, it's much
you don't
better
want
if
to
you
fall through in the middle of your
end.
speech.
Yeah, the end is much better for fall
That'd be
through.
a tragedy. I'm sure we're not going to do that.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Oh, and look at you standing on that thing there. Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, considering the platform's only a foot tall.
Oh, there's no further. There's no more up to this apartment.
So I guess the only question is there a way to deal with Jacoby that does not involve him falling through the trapdoor?
There might be, but why would anyone?
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Why
Well, see,
would
that's
anybody
the
do
same
that?
with the tattoo. It's like unless there's a downside to getting that tattoo, I'd be like, why wouldn't you do it? So unless there's a downside to making the guy fall through the trapdoor, why wouldn't you do it?
Wait.
Can we throw the rat beer at him?
Citizens of Karnaka, we're here.
I could do, but that wouldn't be very sneaky.
Voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream resounds through the void. Would you want your loved ones? No, that's not it either. Perhaps I should start my story about Martin Malaro's threadbare shroud. A tearjerker, that one.
So he is protesting the practice of regraving, where you dig up your people in graves. I think.
Has this been mentioned prior to this in this franchise?
Nope. This is the first time we've heard about the practice of regraving. But he's very against it. Oh,
Pi is actually grammatically and textually describing the situation, but he knows that the YouTube emojis are not very good. They don't seem to be conveying the emotion he wishes to, or the humor of the situation.
What emotion would you rather have?
Yeah, I'll mention it again. If there's anybody who watches us who regularly uses Discord, let me know, because we could have some chat in there instead if people prefer it to YouTube or anything else.
Is there a way to forward it?
I don't think so. We're using Restream so that it connects the YouTube and the Twitch chat and the Mixer chat, but I don't. I think there's only ways of integrating Discord directly into OBS so that we could have the chat visually appear on the stream, but I don't think there's a way of making YouTube's chat appear in Discord's chat.
Too bad. It'd be neat if there was a way to homogeneous all these tech systems together.
Yeah. I'm just saying if we wanted to, if people were, but I think people who are watching on mobile, they wouldn't have any way of participating in Discord and watching at the same time, so.
Yeah. Now, I gotta say that little thing is kind of neat,
he didn't
but
fall.
Well, no. That would defeat the purpose of the device, would it not?
No,
All right, we have to redo that.
Didn't work. Hold on, we're gonna reload that.
Yeah,
save.
we have to reload
That's
that.
Gonna...
All right, everybody back to 1.
Yeah, places, people, places.
All right, quiet on set. Camera, speed, sound, speed, rolling.
I think I haven't upgraded the mines
Grenade?
to be silent yet.
Oh, Pi on 4 says, yeah, why is that man stuck on the ceiling? It's a feature. That's actually a little grenade that actually we saw a test of earlier. You may have missed it, where people were suspended from these things. You throw them at the ceiling and people get sucked on like a vacuum. It's kind of neat. I said, "Oh, that's an ability, right?" Okay, take 2.
No, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the feeling. Regraving disrespects deceased and shames. Where's Winstead with his papers? He's in my house after he gets here, so he can bring me another coat. It's filthy. Graving. Terrible thing.
Now with Blink, if something's in your way, will you slam into it the way that the rapid jump does?
Yeah.
Okay, just check.
To speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream.
It wouldn't be a Dishonored game without Chili's whispering creepily in your ear.
No, that's not it either. Perhaps I should
Didn't want to throw you there. I'm so sorry.
Shroud.
I don't know who's worse off, him or the rats.
Okay, little ratty, tell me a story.
Drop him on his head.
He's fine.
It's not far enough to
He's
kill him.
Sleeping.
It doesn't negate breaking his neck.
The knock
Anchor at the window.
You're not really talkative, are you, rats? Okay.
They're rats. I don't think they have the...
Is he on the thing? Now he's on the thing.
No.
Boom. Gotcha.
I'll help you look around.
Oh, that just the fall knocks him unconscious, huh? So you don't even have to do anything afterwards.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Yep, he's totally fine.
Doesn't everybody on the stage instantly know where he's gone?
Yeah, not to mention the fact his glasses are still on. Those got to be some really, awesome specs.
No, I want... Yeah. What am I trying to do here?
He fell in
I was going to ask. Do we want to save here so you could try multiple versions?
I want to enter Ivan Jacobi's office and enter Shan Yun's house. Have I picked up a key? Yes, I've picked up a key. That's why I wanted to do that. It's all good.
Okay. We have to search him? I was curious, it'd be kind of cool if you could possess him and then you could just, be as him for a while. But apparently we don't have that ability.
Even if we did, possessing people, I think, is in the upgrade path, and so since none of these abilities have upgrades, you wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
But it's so weird. I have a very strong memory of playing this game with the ability to take people's appearances.
Oh, really?
Oh, but maybe that's not
now
possession, it's something else?
Have I totally forgotten? Have I totally, misremembered something?
Oh, like you're combining another game?
Have I accidentally chosen some powers when I didn't want to? I don't know.
So
I am
Pi
now
says
very confused.
Success? So, did we pull off what we wanted to? With that?
Yeah, we got him to fall down the trapdoor.
Oh, wow, this game has the same problem that Destiny does, where you can slide upstairs. Like, goes against the laws of physics.
Oop, she saw me.
Hey, you! Come here!
Nope.
No thanks.
Ow!
Yeah, Pi says that may be an ability we might not have yet.
Yeah, it's called Semblance. Steal someone's identity and use it to trick your enemies. Unlike Corvo's possession power, Semblance allows for a fuller range of actions, including anything from tricking an ally into unlocking a door to engaging in actual combat with another enemy, which you can't do with possession.
Phil asks, how does sliding upstairs a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. It just wouldn't happen. You go to your stairs and you try sliding up it, and trust me, you will not get very far.
Do you get semblance later, or have I
don't know.
accidentally picked a power?
I'm looking at some PR material on Bethesda Net about
I did choose New Game Plus, so I don't. It might be why.
You're asking us?
Semblance.
We've never played it.
Foresight.
Pi on Force says, sounds like Black Star's never slid upstairs before. What a nerd.
Foresight allows ability to pause time, leave her body, and see what lies ahead. So I guess that's kind of like the way you would do Rat Recon.
When I went for New Game Plus, we're playing it with Dishonored 2's powers and not Death of the Outsider powers.
Kind of modified. Are we gonna address the gorilla in the room? Or is it elephant? I forget. Why that rock is like floating in midair when you go through the window?
I'm hungry.
You notice that?
Is it not a brick?
It's a stone. It's a part of. It looks like it's part of the stone wall, but it looks like it's suspended in air, like it's not supposed to. Yeah, just outside the hole there. If you were to look down the ground at the pile, it's just one kind of like floating there.
They all look fine to me, Black Star.
No, to the left. Left.
Nobody there.
You saw it when you were climbing in. Maybe it's just one randomly sticking out of the wall. That one.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
That
doesn't belong there.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm not
floating.
crazy. I saw the floating brick.
Yeah, I've seen worse. Again, I was just watching a replay, and there was a container of bullets that was hanging, at eye level out on the street.
Yeah, had no business being there whatsoever.
That's physics.
Huh? Phil says sliding upstairs is part of his CrossFit routine.
It would be.
About that.
Not even regular fit, let alone CrossFit.
That kiss.
No, it's alright. He's wandered away.
My nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. Didn't good enough.
Where did you
Nowhere.
Was that guy just moonwalking?
I think so.
Let's see. What was it? Need some help over here. I'll be selling this.
Can we use your stunner? There we go.
No, you.
Here.
You got it. Die already. Ow, right. Drive children.
Are we all good here? Nobody running to tell anyone?
Depends on your
Good.
definition.
Everyone is happy. I'm happy.
That's
They're
not enough to
happy.
push us into high chaos, is it?
Too late.
Not necessarily.
I think we need to go over Jill's definition of happiness as well as the definition of everyone.
Everyone's happy. See, everyone's having a little sleep.
Minus several liters of blood.
Sleeping. See, look, they're unconscious. They're having a little nap.
I'm gonna wake up and find their coworkers dead and they're out of a job. That's
Look,
much better.
You're
Oh,
such a
quick, follow the
pessimist.
rats. Nah, I'm just, empathetic.
Such a pessimist.
In this world? Are you kidding? I'm the most optimal person you could possibly imagine. Ooh, look, a pear.
We're cooking soup.
Oh, really? Because on my screen I see nothing.
Technically,
I think you froze.
Oh, no, she's fine for me.
If I turn the burner on?
Yeah. I need
See,
to try
cooking
refreshing.
soup?
Yeah, no, the stream is frozen.
Ah, dear.
Hold on. Yeah, let me try refreshing that. Hold on.
Yeah, it stopped just as you were coming in the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're looking
Phil.
at the pear.
Give me a second. Dark's gonna try to refresh.
Wait here.
It's supposed to refresh that.
You want me to NDI send you mine? Because mine's fine.
Okay, we're back.
Cool.
We good?
Yep.
Yeah. You want to show him the soup again?
Yeah, I did not see the soup. I saw the pear, and that was it.
So here we go into the little house.
Da-na-na-na.
There
Yeah,
is
walked in and
a tin of
yeah.
soup, and
Yep.
then you can turn the burner on.
Indeed.
Now, if you leave it, will it
soup.
burn? I would assume it will burn. Yeah, did
There's,
you grab?
there's no water in my soup, so it might not be very good soup.
Yeah, you're basically frying vegetables.
But look, stop judging.
And yeah, see, Phil, he just typed "frozen," and all I can think was "let it go, let it go." Yeah, we should come up with a singing album for Jill. She'll sing all the special ones for you. If you leave a
Yes,
like and
I
a
will.
comment, yeah,
Like,
sign up.
Can't,
Sign up.
I cannot be stopped.
Nope.
Okay, so
you have
here's
any
one of your
karaoke
first
games?
choices.
Oh God, no!
We will get more money if we kill this mime. So we'll get 300 coin if we kill this mime right here.
Nice.
Aren't we supposed to make it look like a suicide, though?
Yes, we have to make it look like a suicide.
And we zap him.
Does that
and-
just mean throwing the body over the edge, or
right?
Is it more involved than that?
No, we have to.
You have to choke out the viewers because obviously they're
So
watching him.
this one, if I show the marker, so he's down there, and then
He's got to be killed over there.
Yeah, he's got to be killed basically
Oh
close
no,
by to there.
that's Xian Yun's house. It says.
It is, but it's kind of close by to there. It's like there-ish.
Oh, okay.
So, do we kill the mime?
Oh, God,
yeah,
yes.
it's not a question.
Yeah, it goes without saying. We can't not.
You don't ask if you kill a mime. You only
Yeah.
ask how.
How? Yeah.
Sorry. The lag meant that I couldn't kill you like that. I'm sorry, friend.
Now, here's the thing. They saw you choke him out in the middle of the square. How
Yeah, it's
can
not
you
going to
say-
look like a suicide now, no matter what you do.
Suspicious.
There are witnesses.
It's not suspicious.
I think we may be putting
There.
insufficient effort into stealth.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, please.
Totally not
I mean,
suspicious.
is there no way to get the audience to go away or to make him move anywhere else?
Hey, I've been making fun of her crotch walking
you
for 2
can
games.
You can scare them away.
Ah.
And you can also,
Yeah, the eye patch and the giant knife isn't scary enough. Zyklon's in the chat. Hi, Zyklon. He says, yeah, throw the witnesses over too. Yeah, see, that was my thing. We shouldn't leave any witnesses alive. Yeah, then it looks like a mass suicide. Exactly. I like where Zyklon's head's at.
Everyone just thought the mine was so bad they had to stop.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of a lover's pact or something, but...
Really? To be honest, I would have think, being in debt would have been, a great example. I mean, if he's
a mime and his two biggest fans.
Yeah. How could he be making a lot of money with such a small audience?
The suicide spot was not where I thought it was.
Oh, no, that was probably just
this way.
Early marker.
Nobody pay any attention to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
You're bouncing across rooftops and... Wow, you can actually hear him snoring. I kind of like the level of detail for that. That's cool.
Okay. Bye-bye, Mr. Mime.
You still can, stranger.
Somebody literally saw you throw him over. All right, you're going to have to toss him, too. He's a witness.
Hey! You are much better at this than I am.
How dare your pipe be better than my whale knife?
And no, you are not.
Wow. I see he's played Swordy Pipey before.
Just, in you go. And that, and that. In you go. There. No evidence. No evidence at all.
Except that guy's body floats.
Except the floating body over there.
Yeah, and the guard.
And the other guy.
No evidence at all.
Man. Wow.
It's all good. It's all good. I am an excellent assassin. Nobody questioned my assassination abilities.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Absolutely, Jill. You're the best.
That's not a guard. I wanna go high.
Well, it's not that kind of stream, but... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not legal in Massachusetts, but still. Yeah, Zyklon says, yeah, he lost his head via drowning.
Yes.
I really...
terrible, sad thing that sometimes happens to people.
Yeah. To be honest, I think what would be really great is like a bonus sequence, kind of like an after-end credit scene, is to have the coroner trying to identify all the ways your victims died, and him like really having a problem trying to explain all these.
Oops. Okay, so there's Shan Yun's house, and there's a couple of different ways in there. So we know the secret knock, so we could just literally walk in.
Well, yeah, you have the key, right?
No, we have the secret knock.
Right.
But we also have, we can also, we have our tattoo, so we can just walk in here.
May I help you with something?
Walt sent me.
Yes, a drink. Let me in.
The Spectre is a private club. Are you a member?
Look at my face.
Membership has its privilege.
Yelena's work is getting sloppy. Nevertheless, you may enter.
Well, she was drunk at the time.
I like it. I like that they basically tell you did a lousy job at making your own tattoo.
Yeah. So your fake tattoo is not the greatest. Yeah, Pyron Force says, yeah, just walk in.
Think I heard.
This is the hat check girl.
So we also need to kill this bartender.
Welcome. Would you care for something to drink?
Which it might take me a little bit of time to do.
What is it while he's working, or can we like get him to the basement where it's be a little bit more private?
We where are we? So kidnap the bartender. The bartender at the Spectre Club is a lying, heartless snake. Needs to be taught a lesson. Go to bury him. So stash him in the crate. I think we need to not kill him. I think we need to knock him unconscious.
Oh yeah, I mean it's kidnap, not kill. But that means that means there's no reward for killing, just like the other ones. There's no non-lethal takedown.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you're just gonna choke him out and walk away, or?
Yeah, but I don't think these guys will be very happy with that.
Can we order a drink without rodents in it first?
excuse me.
This area is not for patrons.
Right, okay.
Please return.
Phil Mysterious says bald seems to be a popular hairstyle in Dishonored. Yeah, I mean, think of all the technical things you don't have to worry about when no one has any hair. Hell, even the dogs are bald.
This is true.
Must be a side effect of the plague.
Is it?
Leave these
That would have been a really funny explanation, I gotta say.
Try the sanguine infusion. It's the house specialty.
I'm game. What is it? Whiskey? Some sort of potion? Is it like...
you don't want to know.
Right, 1, 2...
Bring myself to swallow a concoction.
3...
They're
4...
But no, nothing so long.
1, 2, 3, 4...
Okay, so can you choke them all out?
5? Is that... Are all 5 of those connected?
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah, all 5 of those are connected, right?
Alright.
Indeed. I've given up on leisure.
Now you only have to attack one.
I assure.
Wait a minute. If she's eyeless, I thought all the eyeless were dead. I'm confused.
No, the eyeless are alive. She looks like she was a former witch. I think you think the witches are dead. Alright, let's... I saved earlier. Let's give this a go.
Now, if you... yeah, if you zap one, yeah, it'll zap them all. Sweet.
And,
oh, the music seems to think you're in trouble, though, yeah.
What about you? You okay? I'm just gonna do that anyway. I'm sure that's fine. Okay.
Just keeping a bone charm behind the bar, like you do.
Like you do.
Pi says sanguine infusion.
Yeah.
Pine Force says me whiskey.
I was waiting for that to pay off. I was waiting for that to be like, no, it's a blood transfusion.
Yeah, we need to
literally getting a
sacrifice
transfusion recreationally.
Yeah, the blood from 3 Filipino virgins or something.
Patience.
Jeez. Oh, so that's more to come? Seem to be getting ahead of ourselves.
Wait.
Yeah, when they went over the rat beer recipe, I kind of tuned out.
Well, no, she was saying it's much better than that. She was saying it's not as vulgar as the rat beer.
Yeah,
She was giving him quite a hard sell on the sanguine infusion.
But that's what I mean. Less disgusting is not disgusting.
Here we go.
This was made for me.
I'll eat some eels. As one does.
Now, why did it make an eating crunchy sound when you picked up the can? You got to open it and then take out the contents before
you don't
make...
just eat things through the
It's just a
cans?
generic Bioshock thing.
No, it's like picking up a bottle and going... It's like, you didn't eat the bottle.
Well, when I eat jelly deals, I just eat them in the can. Gives that extra crunch to jelly deals that I really like.
Need more iron in your diet. Zyklon says, yeah, just eat the can.
Lots of iron.
Oh, Nil Object's in the chat. Hi, Nil. He says, yeah, just stopped in to say pineapples. GG, guys. Frog Blast the Vent Core.
Pineapples?
Old school. I love it. Do you know, I actually was going to do that at one of the town selectmen meetings once.
You were going to say pineapples?
No, I was going to say Frog Blast the Vent Core, because when they said, you know, hey, is there any questions from the audience, I was going to raise my hand, identify myself, and then say Frog Blast the Vent Core, and then sit down.
I'm kind of glad you didn't do that.
I thought it would have been hysterical, because then I would have had a recording, and I could have sent it into Bungie. Zyklon says, yeah, simulated
I think
Bobs
the
were
better
worst.
way to do that would be to go to like a school committee meeting and just have it on a poster. I think I think that gets you in there and gets it on video with actually fewer questions asked. People are just like, okay, the guys get a weird sign, whatever.
Actually, to be honest, you know what I wanted to do was...
You also know you have to identify yourself and your address when you speak at one of those meetings.
Right. Well, I'd use a fake one. I mean, yeah. But the thing is that, yeah, what I really wanted to do is because we have control of the projector, we could put up whatever slide we wanted. So, yeah, I would have put up a fun one.
Yellow Object says, I go out of my way to quote Bob in conversations.
Who wouldn't?
We're everywhere.
Yeah, Zyklon says I should have done that. It goes, yeah, I should have.
Dozens of us.
I still can't, you know. Nil object and goes, you. How are you?
The infusion is flowing.
Zyklon, thank God it's you.
Brace yourselves. The factotum said that
Gotta have old marathon quotes to this. You guys missed the Futurama portion of the video game. We actually had Jilly singing.
walk with us. So you can hear my thoughts tonight.
What if I
feel
could?
it singing through my
You know what we
veins.
did back at the
Oh,
Royal
the
Conservatory.
exquisite pain.
It's
The
such a
veiled
shame
parts.
we're wrecking-
He's doing one of the
So-
sanguines infusion, isn't he?
Oh, that's
Yep.
gross.
So
And it is just a transfusion, isn't it?
I find it hard to believe.
I mean, I
It's not a
want
cocktail,
to
I mean.
tell you, but I
Okay.
imagine that if we
All
were
right.
to go through this private door that
Okay.
we are not supposed to go through.
All right, let's do it.
Actually, I think if you
Yep.
do, it's gonna say that yeah, you have to be this tall to ride this ride. So, are they adding something to it, or putting in
So-
a mix of drugs or something?
Here is a civilian who does not seem to be happy. It's
Okay,
going
but he's
through
not on the
this.
receiving end of this.
No. He's
the supply.
donor. Yeah.
Blood pump instruction.
He's getting high on his own supply.
Warning, do not adjust or reverse blood flow while customers are attached. To ensure the best sanguine infusion experience for Spectre customers, please follow the instructions carefully. Make sure that the dying donor is properly sedated. Attach donor 2 tubes by the pump. 5 tubes to the pump, I would assume that should be. Customers will connect 2 tubes in the lounge. Turn on the blood pump. Make sure the sanguine infusion flows from donor to customer, never the other way around. Wait until donor is dead to shut off blood pump, remove donor, and dispose of body.
All right, once again, video games showing disregard for the law of conservation of mass and energy. Okay, so if what they're saying is that you get a high from experiencing something in the blood of people who are dying from being exsanguinated.
Yeah.
But your body can't hold 2 persons worth of blood, I don't think.
Well, there's like
Is there an
3
overflow
people
tank?
There's 3 people being blooded. Like if I turn on, see, there's 3 people sitting there getting blooded at the moment. Or
okay, so they
whatever
split
the
it.
Word
then.
would be.
Still,
Yeah.
though, I think you might be overpressurized. At some point.
So, should we reverse the blood flow and save this poor man?
If that'll work, yeah. I guess this is literally a trolley problem, though, isn't it?
Well, what do you mean by work exactly? Is it people are going to suffer and die? Then I'd absolutely say.
Well, I mean, this
that's
person
working.
is being killed, right?
Right.
And so reversing it will save him. But there's
Right,
an
and kill the
instruction that
jerk.
says you shouldn't do that. So that will presumably have a bad effect on the other 3. And even if they're bad people who deserve to have something bad happen to the result of this, it's literally just a trolley problem, right? We save the 1, but something bad happens to 3. Maybe they all die. But yes, a video game. You know,
It would be revenge. So we
punch all switches.
Absolutely should not reverse the flow. We could reverse the flow right now,
Yeah,
or we could
do
just go
it.
through there and kill them.
No, do it. Do it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a video game button. The game wants you to do it. Makes you wonder
Fire
if you're
Force
never
says, "Narc
supposed
wants
to
to
do
save
that,
the vampires."
why it has that function.
Of course, it has the function there because it's a game. Yeah, nil object says do it, reverse it. Cyclone says punch all the switches.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've all just died.
That was quick.
Yeah, I was waiting for like nightmare visions or screams or something, but that was kind of
Oh, they're unconscious, actually. Sorry,
Well-
they're not dead.
Oh,
they're
okay, they've been knocked
unconscious.
out. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to take a while because I mean that's 5 liters. It's funny because I actually worked at a company that had basically clean rooms with lavalier flow hoods and whatnot, where we would be assembling saline and heparin products.
Oh.
And we had a water pump that you ran some tubing in and actually had to you know, rate the flow of how much saline solution and everything you were pumping around. And I, in the back of my mind, had a really, really sick idea of what would be an awful thing for like a horror movie to be using that pump plugged into people's veins, just like this video game did.
Cabinet key needed. Have I not looted the correct person?
Not sure I really need a key for a cabinet when you own a sword sharp enough to cut people in half.
Oh, not cut, yeah, bisect them. I mean, that's a pretty sharp sword there.
Do you have the cabinet key? No, apparently not. Huh. Oh well.
Nil Object says, yeah, can you pick up objects in the game and move them around? Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can do. We can pick up and move a lot of things.
Yep, you can move things around. Oh.
Yep.
Zyklon says, yeah, you should have done that too.
Exsanguination number 33. Started the blood pump. We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop until you die. No. Don't look at the door. No one will enter here. The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us on a journey to the void. Not together, of course. You'll go now, and I'll visit later. I'll preserve a vial of blood from your last moments for a personal transfusion. A special treat. I long to see the veil parting for myself. What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. The mind regurgitates the sad detritus of unfinished plans to make room for deeper mysteries. Ah, you grow pale. You shiver as the warm lifeblood leaves you. How does it feel to die? Tell me what you see. Is the outsider there? What does he say to you? Speak! Spare Teresia! What does that mean? Is that a glimpse of the future? What do you see? Answer me! No, don't die yet! Tell me! What do you see? What do you see? Ah!
No, I have a spare
Wow.
Teresia. If you need one, I have a spare. I have a spare Teresia.
Yeah, so he wants to see exactly what's on the other side by talking to people dying that he, of course, is killing.
Yeah, I guess if they're saying the essence of near-death experience. Well, actually, no, not near-death experience, just death experience. It gets in the blood so that you can let somebody else experience it.
Yeah, the only problem is that you're removing the one mechanic required for actual functional speech, which is having blood.
Yeah, blood.
So yeah, you're kind of doing it wrong. Oh, Neil says, yeah, can you move the flower pot? Is flower pots movable? That's a good question.
No, flower pots aren't generally movable. They're quite precious about the objects that are movable.
Pi says, yeah, don't you hate it when someone when you take all of someone's blood and they die? I know, right, without the common courtesy of explaining exactly how the experience is affecting them. How inconsiderate. Ill Object says, yeah, the nerve of them.
So where are we taking this guy?
I was curious, yeah. You're going to dump him in the same river? Look, there's the head.
We have a contract to find a missing brother. I was hoping to meet my brother. If you find him, please take him to my cabin alongside the canal. This is the missing brother.
Okay.
Oh, are you sure? I wasn't sure if it was the person you bisected earlier.
No, I would never. I am a good person.
Yeah,
Oh, I see
those
bodies
two
are still
bodies in the
river.
river can testify to, yeah.
I'm a good person.
Oh, no.
Oh,
we've
that person
established-
saw you.
Yeah, I think we've established that. Oh, jeez, you set him on fire.
What?
You set him on fire.
What?
Oh, my God. You burned up the one guy we needed to save. Oh, my God. Wow. Well, I guess we're not making soup
no,
now.
I guess, yeah, you're not making that commission.
We're making barbecue. Oh, my God. Okay, so when was the last time you saved? I think we've established quite the opposite, thank you. Oh my God.
Everything is
yes,
happy
ladies
here.
and gentlemen, no, that was not even remotely planned. Did you save it in a good spot? Because we're in trouble otherwise.
No, he's dead. We failed that one.
Wow.
Look, there is.
Wait. What do you mean we here? Yeah, Phil says, wow, how did that happen?
There was a flammable rum by his bed that I just slightly forgot about.
Wow. Well, you know, good people forget about slightly burnable rums.
Yep.
It's a thing.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
it's all
man.
good. Let's just
now, does
let's
that
go
mean
back to the place of death. And
wow, you can't even say the club. It's now the place of death. You've renamed it.
These guys are unconscious. They're fine.
Right. So it's unconscious and death. Yeah, they're going to be really upset when they see the bisected victims out there in the back.
Okay, so the only other thing we need to do is...
I was going to ask, does this mean we've ruined our complete progression? Or?
We still have to do the bank workplace harassment, which we can do later. We have to enter Ivan Jacoby's office and enter Shan Yun's house now.
Right.
We could either go and use the secret knock on Shan Yun's house, or we could go through this secret passageway. Well, not very secret.
Oh, there's
passageway.
Yeah, there's a bridge between the buildings.
This passageway.
Cool.
To Shan Yun's house.
Use the secret knock. Phil says, yeah, the place of death would be a great name for a rock band. I don't know. It seems more like a venue, like a club or a stadium. That would be cool. You could actually say, live at the place of death. This Sunday.
Yeah, I definitely doing a new game plus. I've changed the powers that we use because there's.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
We can't use a specific mission here.
Oh. I have to change it.
Hold on 2 seconds. I'm gonna look at see if I have a different save game floating around somewhere.
Sunday at the place of death. Next to Worcester Central.
We save this one. And I want to quit this game.
What? We just started.
I just want to... Well, there's a really, really nice way to do this environment with one of the original things. So I just want to check to see if I have a load game that would be...
a little bit more apropos to the abilities you want to use? Okay, I see. I get the picture.
Nobody look. It's all fine.
Why? Is there potential evidence in here of
I think I don't have one. Well.
Your not nice person status that we could possibly see?
Well, never mind. I think we
may save that for
the crappy powers.
Well, are they crappy? I mean, having them change...
They're not crappy. Just not they're just old powers. They're not new powers, which is a bit of a shame.
Oh, I want the new hotness.
No.
Well, does it really change the dynamic, or does it just change the player's experience?
It changes there's a really nice way to play this level, which we don't have now.
Really?
Which is a little annoying, actually. Since it's coming up for 6 o'clock, we could pause here, and I could.
Yeah, if we stop now, then when we do the next session, you could have arranged for a different save.
Us here with the next set, if you see it with the right power set.
Yeah, that's fine.
So next week we will be here,
next
but
time.
with slightly different powers.
Yeah, Zyklon asks, do you guys stream on Twitch? It goes, yeah, we simulcast on everything. We do mainly YouTube, but yeah, we do Twitch, we do Mixer. And if you want to see the Raws without our annoying voices, you can either sign up to mine, Narcs, or Jillybean's Mixers, where you can actually just get the straight gameplay with us goofing around without the voices. So we do them all at the same time.
So yeah, let's do
you want
that.
to just hold it here? All right, great. So, all right, that's going to be our run for today. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in on our impromptu Saturday stream. Please tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. EDT, where we're going to be doing our regular one, but just not this particular title. We're going to be doing something else. So we'll leave that as a surprise. But I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. I am Blackstar, along with Narcogen, and she is Jillybean, and we are Rampancy.net. Please feel free to check out all of the stuff that we do right over on our YouTube channel at Rampancy.net. And for all of us here, thanks for watching, and we hope to catch all of you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
it's happened again. Someone's pulled the rug out from under you, an empire at your feet, and you've lost it all. Be honest, did you really deserve any of it? More important, what would you do to get it back? Careful, there's always a price to pay. What you decide will ripple across the years. Blood in the gutters and corruption on the wind. It'll be fun watching this unfold. What will you do with the power I've given you? How will you make your mark on this wretched world?
Cover your face, but I know who you are. Emily Caldwin. Nothing is an accident. Everything is in motion. All of it has led you to this exact second in time.
Before you strike. If you kill me, you become the assassin we claimed you were. You become one of us!
The years are long, but it's always good to see a familiar face.